Hello, this is another Marvel Legends stop motion review, this time of the Scarlet Witch from the Disney Plus wave, obviously the WandaVision series. This is just the box images that I had to pluck from Hasbro Pulse because I no longer own the box. I had to bin it before coming to back home, basically from university. I bin the boxes anyway, but normally I'd keep them for the review. Here's everything that comes in the box. The build a wing piece or build a figure or build a flight gear, I suppose it is. Good sculpt, good paint, not what we're here for though. These wrists have a really interesting joint on them, so the right one goes up and down, the left goes side to side. Really neat for this figure. A very nice clear red pinkish plastic as well, and it also glows under UV light for any of you that are interested in lighting it. The effect parts are made of the same plastic, so they also glow, and they're two different molds. They're not the same mold, just reused twice. Now, I don't actually remember her leaning forwards this much for the 360, but here's all the sculpt and paint. I'm surprised she didn't fall over for this, but the hair works as a nice counterbalance. Really good face sculpt for Elizabeth Olsen. I know a few people's came out dodgy, mine seems to have come out quite nicely. Really good hair sculpt. Again, some people don't like the blowing in the wind effect. I quite like it for a figure of this stature, I suppose. A nice paint variation between the different colours of reds, bright red, normal red, and a more dull red. And you've got obviously the black panels running all the way through. Yeah, they're reaching much higher standards now with their figures from Hasbro. They've also got the dual molding for the upper arm, basically. But we'll get onto the articulation now, and you can see the head will move down this far. Good range of motion considering you've got all the hair. Head moves back a good bit, but again, the hair will run into the back of the head, or the back of the body, I should say. Full 360. With the double ball joint that you've got going on here, you can get a little bit of pivots from side to side, but because it's a double ball and there's Marvel Legends aren't known for their double ball joints, they're normally a ball and hinge, they're still working on getting it right. However, with this much hair, it is working quite well. You can see the arm will come out all the way to a 90-degree up, standard for a female figure from Marvel Legends. Single joint, also standard, but a good range of motion in this time. Really happy with this, and then obviously the 360 you get there. I've already shown you the wrist articulation, so I'll leave that out. Now you've got the bending of the diaphragm joint, which is huge to get side to side. I wish they did this on all the figures with a nice double ball on the inside. Good range of motion forwards, and then you also get a really good range of motion backwards. However, you'll notice there's a little hole in the front. It would be nice if they could have patched that up, but I suppose that was to get more range forwards. I'm not too bothered by that. Obviously, it does turn a full 360 as well. Now, this is where I don't have a stand, so I'm just having to show the kick forward and back by holding it, and the knee joint. I'll also have to show the ankle joint with my nice weird hand holding everything up, because I left my display stand at university. Good split motion considering there's a skirt here. A good ankle range going forwards or backwards, I suppose. It depends what angle you look at it from. You end up with this kind of broken foot effect here, but a very good range of motion for the foot to be able to bend that far. Full pivot, but because it's a heel, it's at a weird angle. So you're actually able to bend the foot all the way around to the other side. You will also see here that I'm trying to show off the thigh swivel by rotating the leg the complete opposite way around. Yeah, that's what you get. With the future videos, hopefully I'll be using a display stand to animate those legs. I just currently don't have a strong enough one. Now, on with the size comparisons. Here she is next to the Baron Zemo from the same wave and the White Vision from the same wave. White Vision's undergoing some custom work, so the cape's new. And so the hands, this is the comic accurate Iron Man and the Gameverse Captain America. And now most importantly, you've got the SH Figuarts endgame version of Scarlet Witch and Doom Guy. But yeah, you can see those two scale very well. Slight bit taller, but work quite nicely with each other. And here's just a load of photos that I took that I thought looked okay. I was struggling to get some good photos this day, but you can see with the effects, with some good lighting, or better lighting than what I'm capable of, you would be able to get a nice set of figure photos going, or a nice display if you choose to do that, or stop motion if you're like me. But thank you for watching, and yeah, the Scarlet Witch.